Hello, welcome back to another walk-around video. My name is 𝗙𝗨𝗟𝗏 with Ames Performance, and today we have the redesigned Saleen Sportruck Black Label, aka Thunderstruck, finished off in an agate black metallic. And this particular unit is actually based on a 4x4 regular cab F-150. So yes, all 775 supercharged horsepower goes through all four wheels. We'll get things started off with the wheels, tire, suspension. Then we'll go from the front end all the way to the back end and everything in between of the exterior, then hop inside to look at what upgrades have been done by Saleen to spoof off the interior. Then we'll take a look under the hood, and to top things off, we'll take a listen to this gorgeous truck to wrap it up. To start things off, we have 22-inch midnight finished Saleen 5-spoke aluminum wheels. Wrapped around it is the General G-Max 305 tires on all four corners, so that's a massive contact patch to put down the horsepower that this truck has. Right behind it, you can see the Saleen 𝗙𝗨𝗟𝗟𝗏 red brake calipers. Behind that, which is hidden so well with this gorgeous body kit, the Saleen Signature Series S4 High Performance Suspension System, which includes your springs, control arms, traction bar in the rear, adjustable shocks on all four corners, and front and rear sway bars. Wrapped around it, you can see the color match fender flares. Right on the front quarter panel, you can see the active vents. These do actually work. And now let's take a look at the front end, the gorgeous Black Label. Moving on to the front end of the truck, we'll start from the bottom and go to the top. At the very bottom, you would notice Saleen's front bumper with their splitter included. There's a lot of design inspiration was taken from the Saleen race trucks back in the day. You will notice that it's more of a racing splitter design, and of course, right in the middle, you will notice two vents. Those are absolutely functional for cooling purposes. As you continue upward, you'll also notice that the complete bumper is color matched. From Ford factory, you cannot get color matched bumpers anymore on regular cab F-150s. It's great to see that Saleen's still doing it. On the driver's side headlight right below it, you will notice number 15 right there. Obviously, every Saleen product is always labeled of the production number. Black Labels being the most exclusive. This one's number 01515 for the year. In the middle, you will notice Saleen's front grille, the red line grille, and the hint of red just complements the absolutely murdered out front end of this fantastically. Up on the hood, you will notice supercharged vinyl stripe right there. That is the only warning you get when you pull up next to this, saying that this is not your average work truck, but it is a supercharged Saleen Black Label. Moving on to the side of the redesigned Black Label, passing the front quarter panel, which again houses the functional vents and the color match fender flares, you will notice the Saleen badging, vinyl striping, right along the side of both doors. Underneath of that, you'll notice their body kit continues of the side skirt design, and there is another functional vent right at the back towards the rear tire. Fender flares continue with the color match theme all the way to the rear. And now, let's take a look at the rear end of the truck. Before we talk about the rear end of the truck, I did forget to mention something. The roof spoiler is right there, paint match, functional of course, two vents in the middle right there. Behind that, you'll notice the hard retractable tonneau cover to cover any of the goodies that's inside of the bed of the truck. Behind that, we got the paint matched black spoiler towards on top of the tailgate. Beneath that, on the tailgate, there's a deck lid design right here. Thunderstruck, what a great name and a logo. Saleen logo here as well. Right next to it are the tail lamps, which have the blind spot monitors built into them. And now to the rear bumper, which is a complete unique proprietary design from Saleen. Not only does it integrate the trailer hitch and the parking sensors perfectly, you also have a rubber guard right there at the top section of the bumper. Beneath it, you will notice the diffuser. And you might be wondering, where's the exhaust? Well, the exhaust is actually hidden within the diffuser to make a blown diffuser exhaust. It sounds absolutely incredible. We'll take a listen just in a second here. And on the sides of the rear bumper, you will notice that their vents continue. So all that air coming in from the front of the rear wheels travel in a circular motion, then exits right there in the sides of the bumper. So now, let's look inside. Before we jump inside the Saleen, I have to mention the windshield banner marked Saleen right there. And as soon as you open the door, not only does it have puddle lights in the mirrors for you to make sure to see at night, you have the Saleen badging into the side skirts on the sides, which look absolutely great. Once you jump into these gorgeous black on red stitching leather seats, which is an optional upgrade, you can see the Saleen embroidery work right here on the headrest. The stitching even continues in the middle section as well. Next thing you will notice is the floor mat, Saleen badging of course. The aluminum pedals with Saleen right in the middle of the brake pedal looks absolutely killer. The steering wheel is a mix of suede, leather, design, feels great to the hand and the touch. Racing stripe right up top in red. Saleen badging in the middle here instead of the Ford logo. And of course, this truck is equipped with lane keep assist, so it's shockingly a well-equipped truck, despite being a regular cab. Gauges, the iconic white Saleen gauges with the needles also being in white, looks great. 8-inch infotainment system in the middle there, camera button for your backup camera, and of course your USB-C, USB plugins. This, again, like I mentioned before, this is four-wheel drive, so you got 2 high, 4 high, and also 4 low, and your drive modes in between that, and a locking rear differentials. Not going to suggest what you should do with that burnouts, but it's there. Towards the passenger side, you'll notice the Saleen Black Label Sportruck 𝗙𝗟𝗟𝗏. Number 15 matches all the other numbers on the truck. Now, let's take a look under the hood. Under the hood of the Black Label's magic really begins. As you can see, that is a 𝗕𝗃𝗃 3-liter supercharger on top of a 5-liter Coyote V8. This setup is good for 775 horsepower, 665 foot-pounds of torque, with a 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. This is incredible to look at, and of course, Saleen branding up top as well. This is also the most reliable setup that we have ever seen on any 5-liter Coyote. The 𝗕𝗃𝗃s just seem to take all the abuse there is when it comes to delivering the power to the ground. Of course, you can see the huge ram air style intake system and the separate 𝗕𝗃𝗃 coolant reservoirs, which is a great system because it's a separate coolant system than the motor itself. So additional reliability perks there. Saleen badging on the plaque as well to remind you how special and what label of a truck this was. Factory Saleens will always have that plaque. On the side, we'll also notice the 𝗕𝗃𝗃 carb certified sticker too. Now, let's take a listen. There you have it, guys. The redesigned Saleen Sportruck Black Label finished off in a gorgeous agate black metallic based on an F-150 4x4 that's pushing 775 horsepower. This unit's available right now at Ames for Performance. Give us a call or check us out on our website for any further questions. I cannot wait to see this in your garage. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, or hit the follow button depending on what social media platform that you're watching on. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.